Welcome to Delegate365. This is video 7. Here we show how Delegate365 works for scope administrators. Scope administrators are users who shall manage one or many organization units, like a department or a branch office. Open the Delegate365 portal and log in with a scope administrator. In our sample we log in as scope administrator John. If this is a newly created Office 365 user, the user has to change his password at the first login. That is the default behavior of Office 365. We type in the old password once and a new, strong password twice. After this is done successfully, the Delegate365 portal follows. As you can see on the left side, the menu is smaller than for the global administrator. The administration menu is not visible. In our case, John can manage only one user, has one domain and one organizational unit named New York. We open the users list and see there is one user, Paul, in here. We add another new user. The name is Ringo and we use only the first name as user principal name. Since we have only one domain and only one OU, we only can use these values for the email address and the OU assignment. We cannot create the user with another domain or in another OU. User Ringo gets an Office 365 license and will be created now. After that we return to the users list. We now have two users to manage, Paul and Ringo. Returning to the dashboard, we see the two users. Scope administrator John can edit his own users. For example, he can disable an account, mark that this user can self-reset his password and so on. We can change the Office 365 licenses for any user. In here we see we have one license in use. We now delete the license for Office Professional Plus for that user and click Save. Changing a license can be done individually or for multiple users. You will see that later in the next video. We also can reset the password for any user and can send him an email with his new, temporary password. The user then has to change this password at the first login. If a user has an Office license with Exchange, he also owns a mailbox. In the Mailbox Settings we can define the mailbox size, sending and warning limits for that user. If the mouse cursor is moved above the icon, we see a description for the corresponding setting. We can set individual limits or simply reset the default settings of Office 365, which is 50 GB for the mailbox size, 49.5 GB for the mailbox send size and 49 GB for the mailbox warning size. Below the mailbox quotas, the administrator can set an email forwarding for that user. This can be accomplished by simply copying the desired email address into the Send to text box. The forwarding can be an internal email address within the organization or any external email address. The checkbox below defines if a copy of forwarded emails shall stay in the user's mailbox. To enable the forwarding, click Set Forward and confirm. To disable, click Disable Forwarding and confirm. It is simple as that. Note, this is the same feature each user can set in his Outlook Online options. The administrator can also define out-of-office notifications below. To enable this function, mark the checkbox Send Automatic Replies. If you want to send out-of-office notifications only for specific time period, you can define this below with the date and time picker. After that you can edit the text for the internal message and the external message. You can also click the Toggle HTML button to use hypertext markup language and the style buttons to format your automatic reply email. Click Save when done and confirm. Now out-of-office notifications are sent automatically in the specified time frame. To disable out-of-office notifications, deactivate the checkbox Send Automatic Replies and click Save. The last action we show here is how to delete a user. This works as in any list in Delegate365. Mark the line and click the recycle bin icon. Confirm the deletion. The user is deleted. Note: deleted users are soft deleted. This means an Office 365 administrator can recycle the deleted user within 30 days. The Scope administrator cannot do that. In this video you saw how Scope administrators can manage their users. They can create, modify, and delete users, assign licenses and define mailbox settings. All of these operations work for the users in that scope. Delegate365 makes it easy even for non-IT personnel to accomplish user management with this simple tool. In video 8 you will see how multiple users can be managed easily.